shot. Sort of all over the corner.
I might just go on the corner. Might just have to. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and welcome here to number 59 Diosma Drive here in Glen Waverley. On behalf of both Ray White and also our vendors, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you here today. The crowd is quite spread out. The only thing I ask is if you're here to bid that you put yourself in a position where I can see you or where one of the Ray White team can stand with you and write down the bids. I'd hate to see anyone miss this opportunity. An absolutely stunning family home here in the heart of Glen Waverley. Buyers. My name is Andrew Davies. It's given me great pleasure to be your auctioneer here this afternoon, representing Ray White Real Estate in Glen Waverley. Darryl Wickham and his team have been looking after you throughout the course of the auction campaign. Alan and Lee are here today, together with Chris Feng, and they're here just to write the bids down, to answer any questions you have, and to give yourself that best opportunity to purchase the property here this afternoon. We describe it as 59 Diosma Drive here in Glen Waverley. A price to be determined under the auction conditions. If you are the successful bidder here today, a deposit equaling 10% of the price that you've bidden by for is what's required. And the vendors, they do have a preference for a shorter settlement. Pre-Christmas is the preference, but do have flexibility up to 90 days from today's date to come up with a balance of payment monies. In exchange for that, will be vacant possession of the home, including all the fixtures and fittings as inspected, the land and the improvements that we know as 59 Diosma Drive here in Glen Waverley. You are bidding today in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for your inspection before the start of today's auction. Those auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. Buyers, I'll make it extremely clear, once we've reached an acceptable price today, I will say the words on the market, and from that point on, the highest bidder shall be the purchaser here today. We can't accept any late bids or offers, as I've said. The vendors have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I can place one or more bids on behalf of the vendor, and if I choose to do so, the words I use are simply vendor bid. Buyers, use the team and their experience to stand with you. If you do need their assistance, please signal for their assistance today. They are more than happy to help you to put yourself in the best position to secure this outstanding family home, a much loved family home for many, many years, and a lot of difficult decision to move on and to move out of the property, but that does provide an opportunity for the next generation to come in to benefit from this beautiful presentation and hard work that the owners have put in to the care and maintenance of the property over the years. A wonderful design, a family-friendly floor plan, corner position, of course, which means that your facade of the home is uninterrupted by garage and car accommodation, but there is plenty of that just on the side here in Tamarisk Avenue, and plenty of space for the growing family as well. 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. An opportunity for you to come in, to make your mark here, to change some of the cosmetics to suit your needs. But it is a wonderful home, a great location. Brentwood Secondary and Glen Waverley South Primary, literally a stone's throw down the end of the road here. Public transport on Springvale Road, Brandon Park, only a couple of minutes away, as is the Glen Shopping Centre. M1 access in both directions there on Springvale Road, and Ferntree Gully Road there at the junction gets you into the city in 20 or 25 minutes, or out to the peninsula via the East Link and the Peninsula Link in under an hour. Glen Waverley is such an exciting suburb and is certainly a family-friendly location here in Diosma Drive. Owners have set a reserve price that says sell here today, buyers. Who's going to be the first one to open the bidding? Start us off here today, 59 Diosma Drive. Here in Glen Waverley, buyers are in your hands. Offer a bid to start. Start us where you will. Don't mind the offer here today, ladies and gentlemen. We're in your hands. Opening bid. Offer to get us underway. 1.2, Andrew. 1.2, welcome there. $1,200,000, and good luck with your bidding today. 1,200,000 is the call. At 1,200,000, and let's go together an even $20,000 rise from there. At $1,200,000, the bid's there. Take your 20 on top anywhere now, hand in the air. Talk to the team, yell out your bid, I don't mind. Get your offer in now, ladies and gentlemen, at $200,000. The watermark and the entry point's been set there. At $1,200,000, the call rise at 20 from here. At $1,200,000. Don't be shy, raise your hand, get amongst the action here today. At $1,200,000, buys, what do we say, yes or no? At $1,200,000, the call, a hand in the air at 220 anywhere now. At $1,200,000, the offer, bidders and buys, call at 20 on top. At $1,200,000, first call. At $1,200,000, locked away here on the right-hand side. Good confidence start there at 2, the call. At $1,200,000, looking for 20 on top, anywhere and all buys. At $1,200,000, need the next move to keep it going from here. At 1-2's the call, raise your hand, talk to the team. At $1,200,000, second call. 1,200,000's your opening bidder, it's here on the right-hand side. Yell it out from there, 20,000 all better bid today. 1,200,000's the offer to beat now, buys. $1,200,000. A rise at 20 to keep it moving from here. At $1,200,000, looking left and right, your hand in the air will be the next offer here today, buyers. At $1,200,000, don't be shy. Corner position, beautifully presented family home here to be sold today. Buyers at $1,200,000, looking for 20 on top. Are we all done and finished here and now? At $1,200,000, gold 20 in the rise anywhere now. Are we all done? Finished here at $1,200,000, first call. At $1,200,000. Second time. At $1,200,000, need to bid to buy here this afternoon. At $1,200,000's the call. Looking for 20 or better offer here and now. At $1,200,000. We'll call away third and final time. We're all done. We're finished. We're silent at $1,200,000. 20, welcome there and good luck. At 220, the competition's here together on the right-hand side. At 20's bid, Dale, do we say 40 straight back?
Yeah, 40.
At 40's called and 60, can we roll together? At 40's called and 60 now, what do you say? At $1,240,000, can we say 60? I'll take 20 at this stage. Come with me for 20, make it 60. At 40's good at 60 in the rise from there. At 40's bid, make it 60 on top. At 240's the offer here. $1,240,000, go again for 20. $1,240,000 biddings there. Looking for a little 20 in the rise from there. $1,240,000 had bidding from 2 on this side. Everyone welcome, of course. At $1,240,000 biddings there from 2. At $1,240,000's the call. Taking 20 on top from here, buys. At $1,240,000. Is that our best? Are we all done? At $1,240,000 once. At 240, $1,240,000. Looking for 20,000 or better bid. Second call. $1,240,000 biddings here. 60, welcome back there. At 60's called an 80 if you like, Darryl now. At 260, 2 strong bidders at 280 in front. At $1,280,000, Alan, I can take a 10 if that helps from here. At 280's bid, call at 90, what do you say? At 280's bid at 90 in the rise, what do we say here and now? And same opportunity all around buys. At $1,280,000 the call. At 280's the call, make it 90 anywhere. At $1,280,000, don't be the one to miss out today. At $1,280,000's the call. Do we go again for 10 behind? $1,280,000, make it 90. Take 10, make it 10 at 90, still below reserve, can't sell it to you at that price, but at least it puts you that one step closer. 280 is the call. At $1,280,000, make it 90. At 90, we're back in front there. At 90 is the call behind you, Darryl. At $1,290,000, biddings there at 290, rounded up. All at 1.3 anywhere now. At $1,290,000, yell it out from there, Chris. At $1,290,000 for 10 on top. At $1,290,000 against you here. The bids at the back with Alan at $1,290,000 now. At $1,290,000, that our bet. $1,290,000. 10,000 or better offer, Lee. Are you having any luck there for 10 or better bid now? At $1,290,000, call it 1.3 in the rise, anywhere buys. At $1,290,000 is the call. Are we all done there? At $290,000 is bid once. Second call.
At 3, Andrew.
$1,290,000. At 1.3. At 1-3 now, and 10 straight back behind. At 3's called and 10 straight back there. What do you say? At 3's bit of maybe some instructions. Darryl at 3 the call. At $1,300,000. Maybe the lady there would like to do something at 1-3. Would you like it at 10? At 1-3's the call at 10. What do we say, Alan? Yes or no? At 3's bid, 10 on top. At $1,300,000. Do we make it a 10? At $1,003,000, both bidders standing quite close to each other here at 1-3. At $1,003,000, do we say 10 now? At 1-3's the call, give you a moment at 10. See what's happening on this side. At $1,300,000, do we see 10? Well, better bid here now, buyers. At $1,003,000, bids in front. At $1,300,000, what? At $1,300,000. Second time. At $1,003,000. Looking for 10 here or anywhere at all, buys. At $1,300,000. The lady in the front holds a bid at $1,003,000. We'll call it away, third and final time. Are we all done and finished here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen? At $1,300,000. I'll pause just for a moment, get some updated instructions from the vendors inside, and be back in just a couple of minutes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience. As I said, it's never an easy decision for a home seller. We have had an increased offer from one of our bidders, an additional $5,000 at $1,305,000 is the call. The decision is very clear from this point from the owners, and that is to sell, buyers. We are on the market at $1,305,000. That team are here. This is the time of the auction where you need to get your bid in if you want to purchase the property here today at $1,305,000. Away we go and selling to the best bidder from this point at $1,305,000 is the call. 5 or better bid will keep you in the auction now at $1,305,000 at 10. 1,306. Let's round it up and get the next one ready at 306, Al. At 1,306 and away we go. At 306, it's a long game in ones, maybe round it up. Another one. 307. 8. Straight back with 1. We go 10. 308 we've got. Across the road here. 1,308,000. 308's bid. 1's the minimum, maybe the bigger bid is what you need today. $1,300,000 at $8,000. It's locked away there. At 308's the call. Do we go 9 or straight to 10? At $1,308,000, got a bid to buy now that we're on the market. 5. At $1,308,000, the bid's with you there. At 308's the call. Quarter position. Easy walking distance, another 1,000. At 309. At 10. At 10 we go together there. At $1,310,000. Easy walk to the school buyers here, Brentwood and Glen Waverley South. $1,310,000. At $1,310,000's the call. Making absolutely no mistake and abundantly clear, we sell to the best bidder from this point at $1,310,000. It's currently you, sir, at $1,310,000. Waiting on instructions here at $1,310,000. And indeed, if you haven't yet bid, it's not too late at $1,310,000. Don't miss the opportunity. It's here and it's now. $1,310,000 once at $1,310,000. Do we see further bidding, Alan? 1,000 or better offer. $1,310,000. They hold the keys at this stage. 310's bid. 11 straight back on top. 12 now. At 312's bid. Good confident bidding. Maybe it needs a big bid to break it open. At 312's the call. At 15 now. At 15's bid, do we go 16? At 16 straight back it is now. At 316 do we say 20? At 316 we've got. 316 we've got. 20 is the number, 20 is the way to go. 1,316,000, you just yell it out. 1,316,000, I know you can. At 316. 20 now. At 20's bid. 21. At 321. 1321, getting there brick by brick, I don't mind. Another one. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. It'd be easier if you were standing together. We go 28. 28. 28. 29. 329. 330. 329. 30. 31. Like clockwork. 31 straight back on the right. 1,331,000. Give you a moment to consider. Can't accept late bids. Need to know your offer. 31's the call. 1,331,000 now. All you need is 1,000 or better offer to get amongst the action today. 1,331,000. What do we say? 1,331,000. If you haven't yet bid, it's not too late, but you wouldn't want to leave it too long. At $1,331,000, the bid's there. At $1,331,000. Are we sure, Alan? The other one. 32. Got it already. 33. Going in one. One and all the threes there. 1,333,000. What about 35? 333 we've got. Beautiful corner position, move straight in, rent it out. Plenty of options here. 1,333 is the number to beat. 1,333. What about the round up to 340? All the threes we've got. 1,333. Another 1. 35 is your turn. 335. 35's back there. Maybe the round up to 40. Sorry, man. 335. Going in ones. 1,335. What do we think? One more? Just keep going, one more. 1,335 is the number to beat. 336, your turn. 6, 7. Do we go 8? 337. 1,337. Maybe make it 40. And another couple of bits. 337. What's the next move? Is it 1,000? Is it more? 1,337,000. What do we say? 38, Chris. 39. 39. 40 the next. 40. 41. 41. The ones are moving us along, but it's not really changing the momentum at all. 1,341,000, maybe 50's the number. It's the bold moves that might get it. 1,341,000. 2. 3. 343. 1,343,000. 343, rounded up, 1,000 or better offer. 1,343,000. Appears to be down to 2, but everyone is welcome, of course. 1,343,000 over their side there. 1,343,000. Another one. 3.5 now. 3.5, Chris. 1,350,000. 51. Maybe round it up. 55 or 60 from there. 1,351,000. Just double checking, Darryl. All done in front here. 1,351,000. All done. Give you plenty of opportunity. 351. Any luck, Lee? Anything there? 1,351,000. I know some people like to wait till the end. At 1,351,000, we're approaching that moment, I feel. At 1,351,000, 1,000 or better offer. At 1,351,000. Another one. 53. Another one straight back to 353. 1,353. Another one. 55. What about 60? 355. Rare opportunities, corner position. Beautifully presented home, 1,355,000. What are we saying? 355 is that number to beat now. Do we see you back in? Do we knock it down over here? Just need to know your instructions. 1,355,000. Do we roll the dice one more time? 1,355,000. Need your instructions, Alan. Is there another 1,000 or better bid? 355 over $1 million now. Appreciate if we've reached the best as well. 1,355,000. Just need to know before we count it down. Another 5. 360, Chris. 61. Straight back with 1,000. 61. Giving him too much time to think, I think. 1,361,000. Definitely our best. The rules are straightforward. You get 3 calls. We then need to knock it down. Just need you to get your decision in before then. I will face this way a moment. 1,361,000. Just to make sure we've got our best. Gentleman on the phone, is he getting good news, Lee? Is there further bidding today? At 1,361,000, plenty of time. At 1,361,000 for 1,000. Or better number today, at 1,361,000. Here are your 3 calls, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,361,000. What? At 1,361,000. Second call. At $1,361,000. Is that our best offer here today, buyers? At $1,361,000. Alan, sir, ma'am, are we definitely out? You're smiling like there's another 1,000 coming. It's not a smile of I've missed out, it's a smile of I want to try again. 1,361,000. 2. 62. 3. Back again. 363. 65, Chris. 6. 366. Maybe Darryl's suggestion earlier at 1.4. Maybe that is a good place to go. 1,366. Definitely got the best now. What about another couple to 368? 366 is the number to beat. 2,000.
9.
369. Just wait for the voice. 369. Maybe 70. Just round it. 369. Nice round number. 1,000. 370, Chris. 371. Very solid competition. 371. Are we sure? Definitely? Definitely. 1,371,000. That looks like it's it here, buyers. $1,371,000. Unless someone yells out a higher number before we knock the contract down. You've been waiting for the last minute. It's approaching now. At $1,371,000. Definitely out here at $1,371,000 and here. I thank you both for your bidding today. $1,371,000. Once we sell away now at $1,371,000. If you're here to bid, you need to yell it out at $1,371,000. Second call at $1,371,000. All done and finished here this afternoon, buyers, at $1,371,000. We'll call it away for the third and final time. Last opportunity, definitely out and done. We sell away at $1,371,000. We are selling, we are sold, and congratulations. Well purchased here today. To our crowd, to our other bidders, thanks for attending and have a great weekend. Thank you.